I was carrying a gallon of water to school every day. Like, I'm trying to eat right. So we was just calling ourselves pros, just imagining stuff before it ever even happened. And then we started putting, once you put the work with it, the work with the dream, I mean, this is just what you get.
Wait, can I say,
Pistons fans, what's up? It's Darius. It's the official Detroit Pistons podcast. Our guest this time is a G League and NBA player, two-way player, combo guard, shooting guard, all guard. Man, Daniss Jenkins, number 24. What up, though?
What up, man? How you doing?
Welcome to the show. How you feeling?
No, I'm feeling good. You know, just good to be on the show and sit down, just talk about life a little bit.
Nice. He was definitely feeling good, man. 41 career high points in the game, man. What was that feeling? And what was the highest you ever scored anywhere? It could have been high school or
Yeah, I think I may have had 40 before in AAU. And it's so funny. It was either 38 or 40. It was against Sasser. Against my brother.
Okay.
It was against him. We was just going at it. You know, I was just in the zone. But you know, in that game, I mean, I was just in the zone. You know, I was trying to do whatever we really needed that win. And I knew we was down 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪, Ron. Then we lost a player mid-game to a concussion. So I was really just locked in. You know, it made me lock in more. And I told the team before the game, I was like, you know, I'm an underdog. That's been me my whole life. And that's the Motor City Cruise. Like, that's our team. Like, you look at our team, you know, most people don't know the guys that we got on our team, and, you know, they're not really highly talked about trying to make that transform into the NBA. So, to me, we just take that underdog mentality, and I just took it and ran with it. And I just, you know, I'm just trying to stay locked in and keep getting better every game. Like, you know, it just so happened to be 41 points, but I'm trying to get better each game I go out there to show why I belong in the NBA.
No, absolutely. My first time seeing you was the summer league. I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Going off, and you know, it made me definitely appreciate Trajan. I'm like, yeah, he done got him one for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Former G League Player of the Week in February. Not just scoring the ball for your teammates, but actually sharing the ball as well, man. Just talk about, you know, getting in the mix and you know, those accolades of being the Player of the Week.
I mean, winning cures everything. You know, when you win, you know, you get all the glory and things like that, and the accolades and things like that. I didn't even know, like, until the morning of that practice when they told me, which is the video they got up on Instagram, and that's when they finally told me. But, you know, I had no clue, because I tell my teammates all the time. My coach, I was just coached by Pitino.
Yep.
The last 2 years, so, you know, he always told me don't worry about my stats. So I never cared about my stats, whether I'm doing good or bad. I never really cared, because I don't look at it. Like, I just go out and I try to make the best play that I can to help my team win. And so for me, that's just what it looked like. It just so happened that I was Player of the Week, and my averages are what they are. But I just try to do whatever I can to help my team win. And I'm a very selfless guy, so, I mean, it just, to me, you know, it's not hard. Like, it's not difficult. Like, I just go out, I try to make the game as easy as possible.
Yeah.
And if I got my shot, I take my shot. I be aggressive. If not, I'm trying to make a play for my teammates.
Man, talk about, like, you know, you juggling back and forth between the Motor City Cruise and the Pistons. You know, what's that day-to-day like?
You know, it's more mental than anything, because, you know, it's kind of like you do what you're supposed to do in the G League, right? And then you got to go up and you got to play a whole different role when you get to the NBA. So it's kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like you just going back and forth. And because you two completely different players, like you two totally different players, and so it's just about like my biggest thing was mastering the G League, dominating, and really controlling the game and really understanding the game and the speed, and then you know, once I get to the NBA, obviously like the minutes probably will go down, so my usage rate will go down, so everything to me would be even more better. I feel like I'd be even more efficient. I have more energy and more. I'll be better in every aspect because of the usage rate won't really be so high. And so it's definitely tough, you know, but to me, I think my journey has prepared me for this, to start off like this. You know, to start off as a two-way player like this and go up and down, go back and forth like this. To me, everything I done been through has prepared me for this moment. So it's really not a big adjustment for real.
Yeah, talk about your usage rate may go down as an NBA player, but the trash talking definitely goes up. You was recently mic'd up for a game, but you came off to me as a little quiet, but I'm like, this dude be talking cash.
Yeah.
Man, where did that come from?
I mean, I'm just competitive. Like, especially growing up in Texas, man, like, that's all we did. And for me, everybody know me. Like, if you ask anybody in Texas about me, they know if I'm not talking, I'm not in the game. Like, that's not the best of me. And me, I just like, to me, that get me into the game, you know, and especially when somebody say something to me, like, you know, to me, it just enhances everything. Like, just get me into the game. And, I mean, I just really be out there having fun. Like, that's my way of having fun. Like, I'm just talking.
No,
Like,
you
really
big talking.
I really just be talking, just saying stuff. So, I don't know. It's just my way of having fun playing basketball.
Yo, if you didn't see that clip, like, click the link. It's going to be like right here. Click the link and check it out, man. Daniss trash talking during the game. Like, even from the bench. Stop playing. Man, let's talk about your career path, man, to the NBA. Let's go back to high school, man. Did you play any other sports other than basketball?
Not in high school. But growing up, I did, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I played football and I ran track.
Okay. Were you, like, you know, in high school, were you the man and were you getting offers for college? And
Nah. So I started out at DeSoto High School. Did a big for football. And that's where all my close friends were. That's where we all went to school. Like, we all grew up in that area. And it was one big high school. It was it's like 5 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, one big high school. So that's a lot of talent trying to play on one team.
Yep.
So I played freshman, played on JV. Sometimes I barely played on JV. And then, but for me, though, I ended up transferring because I wasn't growing as a player and as a man, as a person, as a young man. And I wasn't, you know, because I was around, I was comfortable. I was in my comfort zone, and I had a great mentor, Damon Robinson. You know, he ended up transferring to this school called Hillcrest in Dallas.
Okay.
And that's where I transferred to, and that's where I became me. That's where I really found out who I was as a person. You know, to go outside my comfort zone at, I think I was 16, it was just like, if I can do this, like if I can get through this, I can get through anything in life. Like, I was young, and you know, I'm going from DeSoto to Dallas.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Dallas ISD. So, you know, it wasn't the best. It was a 4A school. DeSoto was a 6A school, so I go to 4A.
What's that mean?
So 6A is the biggest. It's the biggest school.
Okay.
That's like the population.
Okay.
Like, it's like a lot of people at a 6A school.
Okay.
And then when you go to 4A, obviously, like, everything goes down.
Okay.
Like the lunchrooms, you know, the gym didn't even have heating in it. Like, it was, you know, so for real, I'm putting Vaseline on my hands before practice. So all this stuff I'm saying that I went through at an early age, at 16, 17, was like, you know, once I get to where I'm trying to get to, it ain't gonna be nothing that can stop me. Like, once I get into a facility like this, like, you know, they gonna have to kick me out. Like, it ain't gonna be nothing that's in my way. So that's just me. And like I say, I transferred because I wanted to grow. I couldn't grow at my first school because there's a lot of people there, and I was just comfort. I ain't really know what hard work was when I was at my other school, because there's a lot. Like, you know, high school, you young, you like girls, you like to put on nice clothes. It was like a fashion show every day at that first high school. Like, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, my son in high school now, so I know exactly where you at with that.
It's just a lot going on, and so I had to really lock in and focus in on that. And the guy that helped me really was my brother Marcus Sasser. That's all we did, man. We really fell in love with the grind. That's really how it happened.
Is that where y'all kind of became dogs? Was in high school?
That's exactly where it came from. Because growing up, we used to play against each other all the time. You know, we was little, like we little kids, like little, playing against each other all the time. So we really didn't know each other like that. We knew of each other, but we weren't really close like that. And then freshman year is what did it, because we all played freshman. And then every day after school, we used to walk to his house, and he had a weight room in his garage, and he got a goal in the front. And then we just really took it from there. Like, we used to just lift weights. We used to just do stuff. And then we started running. We just running on the track, and I was carrying a gallon of water to school every day. Like, I'm trying to eat right. So we was just calling ourselves pros, just imagining stuff before it ever even happened. And then we started putting once you put the work with it, the work with the dream, I mean, this is just what you get.
Yeah. Who used to get the best of the one-on-one competitions?
Come on, man. You can't ask me no questions like that. Come on, man. You know I'm taking D. Jenkins every day. D. Jenkins.
That's what's up. All right, so, leaving high school, you went to JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
Was that just a pathway? It was an academic thing, or?
Nah, so first I went to Pacific.
Okay.
I went to Pacific first, and that's why I was telling you I didn't have no offers. I had 2 offers coming out of high school, and I was actually signed to a junior college first. And then once they came to get me, Damon Stoudamire was my first coach. He came to get me. They gave me the offer to go to Pacific, and then that's when, obviously because I was signed to the junior college and everything. Okay. But you can always go up. You just can't go down. So I was able to terminate that or whatever, and then go sign to the Division I. So I did 2 years there. He ended up leaving. And I ended up leaving too. That's when I went JUCO. Okay. Yeah. So then when I went JUCO, it was like I went from, because at my first school I didn't play point guard. I was like a combo guard. Okay. And then that's when I couldn't really shoot the 3 that good, but I always had the mid range, and I was always athletic, and I was always who I am on defense. I was very competitive for sure. Mm-hmm. So I knew I needed to add everything to my game, and I wanted to do it. Like, I didn't like really the offers that I had when I entered the transfer portal trying to leave Pacific. So that's when I went junior college to work on all my little things and get everything right.
What was it like working with Stoudamire, man? Former, what was he, Rookie of the Year? And
he
96, I think?
Yeah, man. And to be honest, when he first, I didn't know because I'm young. So I didn't really know that much about him when he first came to recruit me. And then once I did my research, he came to my house. That's what happened. He came to my house. We did a house visit, and he just watched me play. He watched me play against my boy. I took Marcus with me, my other boy, Chris Pryor. He from Texas too, and I just had this little open gym, and me and Marcus was going at it. We really going at it. We in the gym by ourselves. Mm-hmm. And they was with me when I got my first Division I offer. But for him, I saw Stoudamire. He did. He came, he just got up after watching us, and he was at the volleyball line in a high school gym, and he just shot it. He said, he was give me everything in your bag if I make this.
Everything what? Shoes, basketball?
Money? to my boy. This to my boy. Okay. He give me everything you got if I make this. If I miss, you can have this. That's what he told him. And my boy shoot, he missed. He get it. Mind you, he ain't took not one shot, and he's shooting from the volleyball line.
No warm up.
Just cash it. Just walk off, just laughing and stuff like that. So that's why I was like, okay. And the name, everybody was, my older people in my family was telling me that.
They knew.
Damon, and then that's when I did my research. But to me, he made me tough. He made me tough. Like I said, I was 17 when I first went to college, and then I turned 18 right before the year started. And I was just a young kid, and I had a lot of older dudes around me and stuff like that. But he didn't one thing his teams weren't gonna be was soft, and to me that's where you need that. That's the foundation. That's that's your box out. Go box him out, and no matter who it is down there, you gotta go box out. And so that little stuff right there is just, to me, from him. That's what he did for me, and obviously on the offensive side, he was trying to teach me so much at that age that I couldn't really just comprehend it at that age because I ain't really know basketball like that yet. I just wanted to. I used to tell him, Coach, just give me an ISO, because I couldn't read a pick and roll back then. I was like, Coach, just give me an ISO, and he was telling me be aggressive, he's saying little stuff like that, and I'm thinking it means shoot it and score it. But looking back, like I said, now just going through everything, that's why I keep saying it was molding me for my future, and I didn't even know it.
It's funny. It's I be telling my kids stuff all the time, and they be like, yeah, all right. But then eventually, they going to need it somewhere down in life. That's sort of like what Stoudamire did for you. But that's NBA legend right there. Good basketball player as well, too.
For sure.
And sounds like a very well coached, too.
For sure.
Let's talk about another coach, man. Hall of Fame coach. You had a chance to play for Rick Pitino. You know what I mean? When you hear that name, you like, oh, yeah, I'm going somewhere. I got Coach Pitino.
Yeah.
What was it like working with, being coached by a Hall of Famer?
So, for me, it was everything I ever dreamed of. For real. When I took my visit, I played for him first at Iona. before I finished at St. John's. And when I took my visit to Iona, and mind you, at this point, I'm trying to go Power 5 for real. Like, I really wasn't even thinking about going there. I'm like, like, okay, at least Rick Pitino, so I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wasn't trying to go there. I was trying to go to a big-time school because I felt that was the level I was ready to play at. But I ended up doing a workout for him. And when I did that, he didn't need to tell me nothing else. He didn't need to tell me, I'm going to get you to the NBA.
No feedback, no.
He didn't need to tell me, you're going to be my starting point guard, or you got to worry about this, none of that. He never even told me that. But that stuff didn't matter. Once I did the workout for him, I was like, okay, yeah. Once I do that, I know I'm going to be ready. Like, because the stuff that he put you through and the way that his player development, he run it every day. He run it. And at his age, I was just like, his enthusiasm and his drive and everything he still got at that age, I'm like,
yeah.
Like, to me, you won't get that nowhere else in the country. Like, he's one of a kind for sure. And that's when I committed. And then all he needed to tell me after we did that year, we won the conference, non-conference, and we won the conference tournament. And then we ended up losing to the champs in the tournament. So I was mad about that.
Of course.
But all he needed to do was tell me that I wanted to he wanted me to be his point guard at St. John's. It was nothing to talk about. Like, when I entered the portal, I was telling, coaches that called me, like, Coach, I appreciate you. I honestly do and everything, but it's no point because I know where I'm going.
Man, is the portal scary, bro? Like, entering the portal, is that, what goes through your mind when you hit the portal?
For me, for real, for you on my real answer, for real?
Please.
My mentor always told me, never be for sale. A lot of these players are just for sale. And once you go for sale, you do whatever they want you to do. And for me, it was never about the money. Like, I knew I was going to get taken care of at St. John's with Pitino, so it was nothing else to talk about. I ain't need to hear no number. I ain't need to hear nothing else. Like, don't even bring money to me because I don't really care about the money. Like, it's cool to have and you need money in this world, but I knew once I took care of basketball, money going to always be there. The money it's going to work for, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. You're going to get the money once you take care of what you take care of. So for me, the portal not scary for me because it don't matter what number you throw at me. If the basketball not right, we not even, like I'm saying, don't even bring no number to me. And that's just what it is for a lot of these guys. And I'm not knocking them, or I'm not, but to me it's just like you just throwing a number out there. You just telling them you want this amount of money and you going to that school. It's not even the right fit. It's not the style of play. Like, they don't even know the kids no more. Cause for what? Because if they don't like what you're saying, somebody else just gonna offer them a higher amount of money and they gonna go.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter. And then the coaches, they gotta do it.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're not gonna have no talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for the coaches, it's scary, but for the players, they just going. They just doing what they do.
How was Coach Pitino's system prepared you to be a pro?
Man, he with him, only thing that matters is winning. And like the practices, the practices, man, for real, the practices, but like how he runs his practice and the stuff that you do every single day and the preparation, all of that stuff is like, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing we do at the pro level. Like, night before the game, actually, not even the night before, for sure the night before, but we going to scout the team. We going to know everything that they do. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not going to lose a game because we wasn't prepared. So we doing all the scouts, and then the night before every game, like I was getting ready to say, you watch the game, we watching the team's last game, and we watching it from halftime, and we watch that game, we get in there as a team, and we watch it. And we all just sit there and we dissect what they trying to do and all that type of stuff. And then we have shoot around, and nothing is walk through. Like, that's the difference in this. You get to walk around and stuff kind of in walkthroughs because, they don't want nobody to get injured. You play too many games and you got to, make sure your legs is fresh and everything like that. But when you playing for somebody like him, there's no such thing because that's the only way to be ready. Yeah. And I do agree with it because I'm like, if you walking through it, how are you really when the game time comes? You never ran it at that speed, so it's no possible way you can stop it. So, I mean, just every little thing, man. It's so much little stuff that he really did that I can't really remember right now. But everything he did prepared me to be a pro. And he always said, like, I'm going to get players to reach their potential. He said, now, I don't know if the potential is NBA. That's not up to me. That's up to the scouts and
Right.
the GMs. Like, I can't control that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get you to reach your full potential. He was like, whether that's EuroLeague, EuroCup, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, NBA, I can't control that. But I guarantee you I'm going to get you to reach your potential. And for me, like, he just challenged me in every way. You know what I mean? Like, he kept me at the top of my game all the time. Like, even when I was playing good, like, he don't really compliment you for real. You know what I mean? Like, he compliments you by not saying nothing, though.
Okay.
Like, once he just let you go, it's kind of like, okay, you got the keys. And, everybody used to always say, like, oh, coach, you Coach P guy. That's what they thought when I came from Iona to St. John's. And I was like, nah, because it was times I ain't like him either. Like, I'm just like y'all. But I know what he trying to do it for. Like, he really mastered, like, how to get people to do what he want them to do. Like, he's really mastered that. He like a genius. That's what people think. Like, the way that he talk, everything is going viral from halftime speeches and all that type of stuff. And I just tell people, like, yeah, this is what he say every day. And he ain't going to lie to you. He ain't going to sugarcoat nothing.
No, that's good.
And so it just made me. I'm so thankful that I was able to play for all the coaches I played for, but especially him for sure.
Nice. And shout out to St. John's, man. Big East champs, regular season champs. Mm-hmm. You put your imprint on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Let's talk about, man, your transition to the NBA, man. You went from underrated, no offers in high school to undrafted, and now you here, man. Just talk about the lifestyle in the NBA right now for you.
Man, I just think I'm really just scratching the surface right now. I'm not even nowhere close to where I want to be. And I always think that's a good thing. Because, like, when you still got so much more to work on, to me, that's how you know I got room. Like, it's room for improvement for me. Like, I know I can play in this league and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's just I'm taking it day by day. I always try to be where my feet are at. Early on, everybody don't want to really play in the G League like that. And that was me. And I couldn't really figure it out that fast early on. But I always stay with something. Like I said, I'm competitive. So I ain't going to tuck my tail and just run from it. I'm going to run right through it. So that's all I've been trying to do. I get with the player development guys here and my coaches, and I watch that film, and I just try to take everything that I'm seeing, and I try to make it translate on the court. And, yeah, I just take it day by day, man. I live in the gym, so I'm always ready. Whenever that time come, whatever opportunity come, I'm ready.
What's been like your welcome to the NBA moment? Like, oh, I'm here. Like, what's been probably the biggest moment so far?
To be honest, I really ain't had that yet. The biggest thing right now for me was Summer League, honestly, for real, because I have not scored an NBA game yet. I done checked in.
Not one bucket?
Not one bucket yet.
Dang.
But,
you put some shots up, though, right?
I done shot, but ain't not really the shots I really, I wasn't really. I just wasn't ready to score yet.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I done shot it with confidence, but I wasn't ready to score just yet for my first official points.
You got a first bucket make celly, like a celebration ready?
I ain't gonna celebrate for real. I might smile, but I ain't gonna really celebrate for real, because I gotta tell you for real, like, I know my goals. You know what I mean? Like, first bucket is cool, however it come, but my goals are way more higher than just this first 2 points. They are important and they special, but only to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's when I got way more in this league than the first 2 points.
Is it anybody's game from the Pistons that you kind of take a little bits and pieces of and add it to your game and go back to the G League?
Oh, I take from everybody.
Specifically who?
Everybody. Ain't no specifically nothing. I take from everybody. I'm up there. I'm watching it every single day. But, I mean, if you want me to tell you people, I love Cade pace. The way that he played the game is at his own pace. And no matter what the defense do, I'm watching how Bees run off the screens and shoot. Like, I'm watching how he do that. I'm watching how DS, I really love DS now. I'm seeing little stuff like, because he's a smaller guard. So he doing stuff like he getting really, really low.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, he kind of stopped you right there, but then you got lower and you went right by him. Like, so I'm just seeing just little stuff, you know what I mean? But I just always watch. I'm a big observing guy, so I just watch and I just try to add it on to what I already got.
Man, let's talk about the bench mob, man. Like, you know, when you're on the Pistons team, you're on the bench. You know, who keeps up the energy? Is that you more so? Like, you know, I see y'all do a lot. And I think, you know, us fans want to be a part of it too. Like, you know, what do you do when Bees hit a three?
You know, it's just really however I'm feeling. Like, we just over there going crazy. Because for real, sometimes they do some stuff and you don't know what to do. Like, I'm losing my mind too, because it's like, for real, when he shoot and he make it, I'm like, damn, how did he make that? Like, I'm like, he barely even had the ball, and he just catch it and just shoot it.
And it's gone.
And it's just cash. So it's just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You just over there having fun. Like, that's our way of staying into the game. So we just over there just doing whatever.
Let's go through another Sully. JD with a dunk. He dunked on somebody. What you doing?
Oh, we gonna put on the mugs probably.
The who?
We gonna mug you.
The mug?
We can put our mug face on. We probably head tab. We probably doing stuff like that.
Okay.
Because he probably done dunked on somebody for sure. But we jumping, going crazy though. We going crazy for sure.
AT with a steal. What y'all doing?
He get a steal. You know, we call him the eliminator, so we know that's what he do. So he get a steal. Now, he go fly, though. We going crazy. We going crazy. You know, I got to tell you, man, it's really, you just got to watch us. Because we be
watching. We really want to just join in.
They be pulling stuff out. Like, they just pull out some different stuff every time. You know what I mean? And especially, like, the way that they playing. Like, the energy it's just the energy. It's just the vibe, how we feeling. We just over there thinking and stuff. We just doing stuff.
Y'all never boss up the Blade Icewoods?
Nah, we ain't never,
Oh, that got to be added to something, like a free throw or something. Like, not every time, but.
Nah, for sure. We ain't never did that one.
That might be one. That might be one.
We might got to add that.
Man, what about you, like, trash talking from the bench? Like, what is that, to get in other players' heads, or?
Yeah, they know. DJ gonna talk for sure. That's one thing I tell you I love to do. They know that. But for me, you come to that corner, you come by us, yeah, it's over with. And don't let you be out there getting cooked. Because the worst they can say to me is I'm not out there, which is a fine, okay, you out there getting cooked. Now what? You know what I mean? So it's really just getting in their heads, though. And then especially when they go out there and turn the ball over or do something, we really on them. But they know, everybody know around the league. Like, it's fun. It's fun in games and stuff like that. Because you know, once you go in front of that opposing team's bench, you know somebody going to be saying something.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. What's been your funnest moment, man, as being a Piston or as an NBA player?
Man, I would say my best moment, man, was really just like you said. Honestly, probably right now, just watching the game from my perspective and just seeing how they went from last year to this year. Really, probably like seeing the team, like, 'cause what they doing is special, and what they got going. What we got going is special. The camaraderie of the team and just everything, how they really celebrate for each other and things like that. For me, that's what I love about basketball, for real. My biggest thing is the team. And that's what I just love when I'm a part of a good team. Like, I don't really, like I said, the wins and the losses, like, that's working out in our favor right now. But the biggest thing for me is the team aspect of it, and they really doing a good job of that. So,
it seems like y'all be having so much fun, man, especially like pregame. You know, the other day y'all did the little Piston Soul Train line coming out the locker room. Everybody can hit a little move.
Yeah.
You know, the pregame huddle, somebody in the center celebrating before the tip-off, man. But it just seems like the locker room is so fun, like everybody's together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, like I said, me being this my rookie year, I didn't know what an NBA locker room was supposed to look like or what it looked like. And, you know, to me, that's the best part of it to me. Like, it showed me, like, okay, yeah, the team is still the most important thing, no matter what level you at. So I think for me, that's the biggest thing for me right now.
That's what's up. Now, you know, Pistons went on an 8-game winning streak. We was trying to get that 9th one in. And you could just tell the city was turned up, still turned up. You know, everywhere I go, people like, man, Pistons doing their thing right now. I'm like, I told y'all, man, you can't make spaghetti in 5 minutes, man. You got to boil the water first. You got to all that. But, you know, it just seems like, man, you know, even when y'all took the L against Denver and still came back, you know, the other night and was still, you know, playing hard-nosed basketball, man. Like, you can just tell that I was looking at the words on the wall back there, like grit. Yeah. You can tell that grit is there in the locker room. You know, you guys have fun, but at the same time, you know, it's about winning and having fun at the same time too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, we really hone in on them 5 words. Or is it 5 or 6? 6, ain't it? 1, 2, 3, or 5. My bad.
Yeah,
5.
One more grit together, compete, details.
So it's just we really like, yeah, we try to embrace that, and that's the culture here. And they do a really good job of us. And like I say, my job for real in my position right now is that's how I try to get the G League to play too. Like I try to really get us to embrace that because that's who we are as an organization. And when I go up there, you know, they just really show me like, yeah, they standing on that, like on all of them. So I love it. I can't do nothing. But like I said, this year I'm just learning. It's really my mental year. That's why I keep telling you, like I'm just enjoying watching it. And whenever my time comes, if it ever comes, I'm ready at the same time. But I like soaking up everything that I can and just watching it and trying to incorporate that into my own game.
That's what's up. What's your daily routine like, man? You know, let's just start with the Motor City Cruise and the Pistons.
Yeah, so when I'm with the Cruise, we'll have practice. I come in, I get stretched. I try to eat breakfast. I eat my breakfast, and I get stretched. Then I do my little warm-up in the weight room. I really don't like lifting before practice. I'll probably do it after. I definitely lift after. So I do my warm-up. I try to come get my form shots in before we start practice. And then, yeah, we'll have practice. And then after, that's when I can get my shots in, like my personal shots into whatever I need to get in. And when I'm with the Pistons, you know, they have more people on hand on staff, so I can shoot before and after. So I come in, my stretching time, my table time is obviously early. It's the earliest as a rookie. You know, you got to come in first. So I get in real early, try to eat my breakfast and stuff like that. And I don't need much. Like, you know, like I said, God always keep me healthy. So I just want a quick stretch, just be feeling good, get ready to go. And I try to come in and get my shots. We have practice with the Pistons, do whatever we do, and then we shoot again. Then after that, you're done. And then whatever team I'm with, I try to come back in at night and get my shots in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like, man, stretching in the NBA is just totally different from, you know, in college.
Nah, for sure.
Like the strength and conditioning coach, I'm like, what are they doing over there? Like,
it is. You know, it is for sure. Like I say, for me, I didn't really used to stretch because I'm like, you know, I just used to just wake up and go. Like I just go, I do a little stretch, the team stretch, and then you just go. But now at this level, yeah, you got to get that. You get it, for real, and I really could be doing more. Mm-hmm. I know probably the high level guys in this league, like when they able to play a long time, and the guys that play the most games for real, they probably take care of their body the best.
Take care, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm really trying to do. Like I watch Bees before the game and stuff like that. I'm just asking him little questions on how he take care of his body and how he stay, you know, healthy. So I just be watching and just trying to grow as a person and as a player at the same time.
Absolutely. Has there ever been a situation where, you know, you had to play both, like Motor City Cruise one night and then Pistons next night?
Think I've ever. Oh yeah, I done did it. You said the next day?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like I didn't have. It just happened. I think I played. I think the Pistons when the Pistons beat the Celtics, we lost 2 in the night before on the buzzer beater.
Okay.
Dude gamed us, but you know we ended up losing by 3. But I played 48 minutes, suited up with the Pistons next day. So you know it just like I said, that's a part of the two-way. So it is what it is though. Like it ain't really. I was nothing. I was ready.
That's what's up. You was talking about pregame and like breakfast. Like what is a pregame meal for you?
You saying like right before the game?
Yeah.
I don't really have a set one. You know, I just try to stay away from the fast food. Obviously, that type of stuff like greasy food and stuff that's gonna upset my stomach. And the chefs here are great. So whatever they got in there, or I'll try to, if I want my own thing, like if I don't really like that day what they have out before the game, you can write a little slip and they can make you whatever you want. And so I do that sometimes. You know, it can be like some rice and chicken with some vegetables in it, or it can be just some pasta, some chicken in it, vegetables in that too. And when I'm with the Pistons, I try to eat more, if that makes sense. Because when you're with the G League, you know, you get one meal.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the trenches. That's what I refer to that as.
Okay.
It's cool though. You know what I mean? It's cool
trench
because
meal.
it make you though. You know what I mean? Like it force you to operate in a sense where you don't want to. Like I don't want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's how every time I leave and go up, like I don't want to go back. Like so that's how I'm going out and playing. Like I don't want to be in the G League. Like but it's good that it's like that because like I'm saying, it forced you to not get comfortable with that type of setting. And you know, everybody doing a better job to try to make the G League better. But I'm just telling you the truth. Like honestly, like
that's what we want.
People, yeah,
the truth,
people don't want that. People, you know, you don't want just one meal a day. Like you don't want that.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Pistons. When I'm with the Pistons, you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you got all access to everything. The chefs don't come in when the Pistons are not here. So like today, we just the G League here. Chefs not here.
So you had to go to the market and
yeah,
look at
you
tacos.
basically on your own. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and which is cool though. Like it keep you humble and it keep you hungry. That's what you need.
That's what's up. You cook? You chef
Not
a little
for real,
bit?
not for real. Cause I be too tired. I be tired. I don't really.
So what you eat? What you do? What you?
Oh yeah, we gonna get on Uber Eats.
So you about to order something real quick?
Yeah, we gonna
Any specific restaurants around Detroit?
Definitely Moots for sure. I love me some Moots. I like the potato place too. Easy called the Potato House or Potato Place. It's one of them. I go to that a lot. I just tried it one time and I was like, yeah, okay, cause it's like a loaded baked potato.
Yeah.
And it's fire to me. It give me everything I need. So yeah, I like that.
If you had to cook something, like something at the crib, if the family said, well, we're doing a potluck, you got to make something for the potluck, what would it be?
Steak.
Okay.
Maybe
Something easy.
Yeah.
We'll stick with that.
Yeah.
Any hobbies, anything you do around the crib when you just kind of chilling, or is it video gaming, or is it?
I definitely play my video games for sure. I like to clean up too. I like to keep my apartment pretty clean and stuff like that. You know, it make me feel like I'm productive.
Okay.
Make me feel like I'm doing something with my life and not just laying around chilling playing the game. So I could play my game, then I'm like, okay, hold on, let me get right, like, cause this really it'll make me irritated for real. Like if I look and see too much stuff, and it just comes with people being, you know, you just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't not like I'm lazy or dirty, nothing like that. It's just like, you know, you came home, you took off your clothes, you probably put them on your chair.
Mm-hmm.
Past 2 days. Now that third day, okay, everything is everywhere. Now you gotta fold it up, hang it up, and freshen up everything and stuff like that. So I do that. And then other than that, man, I mean, I just like enjoying my peace. I listen to some music.
What's your vibe? Any Detroit music, jazz? What you like?
I like some R&B.
Gospel, R&B, 90s?
R&B for sure, yeah. Yeah, that's me. They know. Like my I ain't gonna lie, my rapper right now is Rod Wave. Like that's been my guy for the last probably like 5 years, something like that. Cause like this, I ain't gonna lie to you. The new rap, I can't really get with it. That because it's just not me.
I feel you.
Like with my soul, like I just can't. Cause sometimes I'll be like, damn, I don't even know what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I just laugh. I'll be like, he said that? Like, you know, it's catchy. Everything is catchy now though. That's why, to me, that's why everything is hits. Like, you know, it's just like clickbait. Like, he said something catchy, now everybody on it.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it ain't really like, it don't really sit right with me.
They let you get the aux in practice? They let you play the music anytime?
Who? Which team you talking?
Cruz. Both.
Cruz for sure. Pistons, you know, you got the vets. They get that. So older guys get that. So you never really. But if I'm in here first though, I definitely throw that Rod Wave on. Like if I'm in here early and I'm in the gym and I'm shooting, yeah, I could throw. I get on that aux.
Okay. Any Detroit artists you familiar with?
Oh, I know V's and I know him. You know what I mean? I know all of them, and I like them too. They do sound good. You know what I mean? Like for sure. Like
Do people know you when you kind of out in the streets? They like, oh.
I mean, they would like it didn't happen. It didn't happen a couple of times, especially when you making some noise too. Like when I'm having games that I done had, like it's for sure because they they post me a lot more now and stuff like that. So I mean, they will. Like I done been out the mall and people done seen me and stuff like that. But I try to stay low key too.
That's what's up. Shout out, man, any G League teammate, man. That you just kind of want to highlight right now. Just give a shout out, big ups, or
Man, all of them, like all of them. Like when I won my award, when I got the little Player of the Week, I told them, but I already had told them after that game. I gave my little speech after because I had back-to-back career nights. I had 31 the game before. I had 41, so I had 31. Then we played our next game. It was 41. And then after that game, I just told him, like, I was just like, man, for me, the best thing about this type of stuff is the team. Like,
yeah.
and that's what keep me going, man, really, just playing for my brothers out there and playing for my teammates. Like I always say, how I look at it, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to score the points. Somebody got to make the shots. That was my night. I was making my shots. I've been preparing myself the right way. My relationship with God is right. So everything just fall in line like it's supposed to. And I'll just tell them that I'm thankful for them. You know what I mean? Because we winning the games.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get recognized, like I said, especially not in the G League, without winning. And so that's what we've been doing. We was right there with the Pistons. I think we was up to 7 in a row. We was either 6 or 7 in a row. And
I think it was 6.
Yeah.
6 or 7, yeah. But
Yeah. So we was like, I was just like, man, what we got going is special. You know what I mean? We winning games with people don't think we should be winning. Like we winning games, but to me, if you look at our roster, you wouldn't call it the most talented. But we finding a way to win. And you know what, that type of bond that you have when winning, like it's fun. Like everybody was smiling, everything is good. Like it was special. So that's why I told him I appreciate him. And then obviously when I got the award, I told him all I appreciate him too. So I can't really just shout out one, you know what I mean, without shouting out them all. So I shout out all my teammates.
The whole squad. Man, what will it mean for you to score your first bucket as an NBA player? And you think that the team will give you that belt that they pass around after the game, like the player of the game? I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, no, they rock with me. So I don't know. It just depends how the game. It depends who did what and how that game really went. You know what I mean? Because if it was kind of like last night, that game was like they just beat Utah from start to finish.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how they really. I don't know how that belt will get passed. For that
what would it mean for you to get it though?
Yeah, it definitely would hit. It'd be nice. I'm waiting. I'm being patient for sure. I'm waiting, but I know I'm ready. When I get in though, I know that bucket gonna go down. But I don't know. They might, cause like I said, they rock with me. The guys, we do got a good relationship, especially cause they know the type of guy I am. Like they know I'm an underdog, hungry type of guy. They know that. So and they really respect that, cause to me that's who the Pistons are. So I don't know. I think they'll definitely give me the belt.
That's what's up. Any goals for the rest of the season for you, young man?
Oh yeah, we gotta get the cruise to the playoffs. And we're gonna try to, we get in the playoffs. Anything can happen. Anybody can beat anybody in the G League for sure, just like the NBA.
Yeah.
So I try to get them there. Try to get us there.
How does the G League playoff work?
It's the top 6 in both conferences. They go top 6. Yeah. So I think we in like 8th right now or something like that. So we just gotta keep winning, and we got very winnable games coming up. So we just gonna try to do that. And for me, just continue to get better, man. Like if I can stack as many good games as I can, I feel like I put myself in the best position possible that I can to accomplish my goals. And my ultimate goal is to be a contract player. So that's
coming.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm chasing after. So if I can we always say stacking days, but now it's stacking games. If I keep stacking games on top of games on top of games, I know I'll put myself in the best position that I can, where I'm at peace with whatever way it go.
Yeah. Man, you got an unbelievable story, man, and an unbelievable journey, man. From, like you said, going from underrated to undrafted to being here as a two-way player.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any advice that you would give to a younger kid that's, probably like, man, I don't know if I can make it the traditional route. Coaches probably said they're not good here, and they probably should, shake their confidence just a little bit. But is there any advice that you would give to a younger kid right now that's, looking to make it where you are?
For sure. Now, I appreciate you, man, and I always have people, if you look on my Instagram, it's not your traditional Instagram where I just got pictures of me, clothes on and being flashy, stuff like that. It's really mostly basketball, a couple pictures here and there. Then it's also like, just that type of vibe. It's like showing them that it's possible. Like I always tell people, like anything is possible. Like nobody never know who you gonna grow up to be. So why would you let anybody tell you what you can't be? Because they don't, you don't know. Like it's up to you to find that within inside of you and put that work ethic with that dream. Like when you put that work behind that and you got that dream, I think anything is possible. So that's why I like to do these type of things, and that's why I talk the way I talk, because I know, you know what I mean. Like everybody already counting you out. So why would you count yourself out, and why would you bottle yourself up based on what they thinking of you? Because that's what they try to do to me. But you can't stop what God got.
No.
And once you, like I said, all he want to do is see you. He just want to see you put that faith and trust in him, and then in yourself. And then, like I said, just anything is possible. So I would always tell him just to keep going. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, and really let that. Because what did it for me, that I had fire burning inside of me from people counting me out my whole life and doubting me and being an underdog, and it's still burning. Like that's what keep me going. That's where the fiery, that's where the talking trash, that's where that come from. Like when I step on that court, you see it's a totally different dude. Like I'm not this guy.
I can tell.
You know what I mean? And and that's just what it is, because that's where it got to be. That's because everybody else trying to kill you, so you just got to keep that. And I would tell them, like I said, my biggest thing, man, just keep going, because nobody knows. Just keep writing your own story.
That's what's up. Man, shout out your IG, man, your IG handle. You was just talking about your Instagram.
Sure. It's D Jenkins with 2 S's 5. D Jenkins 5 with 2 S's.
Nice. I got one last question. The gym that you practice in all the time, can you name 3 Piston Hall of Famers? Banners is hanging up.
Chauncey Billups. I don't know his first name. It's Lanier.
Bob Lanier.
Yep. And then Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
Okay. He passed the test.
Come on now.
100%.
We look at them every single day. Can't miss them. They all just lined up, so you can't miss that.
That's what's up, man. Daniss Jenkins, man, I appreciate your time, your effort, your energy, your journey, your story.
Sure.
And much success, man, this season and beyond, brother.
For sure. I appreciate you having me.
Let's go.